Hi there folks, this is Big Doug Outdoors. Today we're going to venture out and do a little video on a cleanup of a fire, because I think it's very important to show stuff like this, especially when we got young kids growing up that's coming into the age where they can go camping with their friends and stuff, because I did that when I was little, and we would put up little fires and stuff. His parents let us do stuff like that, and so did mine. It was really cool. So this is something I want to do a little safety tip about fires and stuff. So with that being said, we're going to jump right on in here, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit before this video that I'm going to show you. My son, his shed caught on fire. Actually, he had two sheds back there. The one was like a plastic metal type shed, and the other one was a big wood shed that was probably about 15 by 30 or so, and leveled the wood one to the ground. I mean, completely destroyed it. He lost all his stuff in there. He had fishing equipment in there. He had his mowing stuff, his weed eating stuff in there. He had his what do you call it, tree stands and stuff like that in there, cameras, all kinds of stuff in there. He lost every bit of it. It's gone. And it was very devastating, you know. It's scary when you do go through something like this. You know, I went through, when I was young, somebody breaking in and burglarizing our home and stuff. It really plays with your mind and stuff. And I kind of wanted to talk about this, and I know it's not something to do a lot with camping, fishing, or hunting, but it does have a little bit of fishing and camping and hunting as well, because you can do all three of those things in one thing. And because usually when you do camp or when you're out nighttime fishing, you like to put out a fire, you know, to cook off of or stay warm or something. And be aware around the fires out there when you do have it. Pay attention to your burn bands and stuff like that, because that is something that the you know, your fire officials and stuff put out there for, so that way you won't catch the woods on fire or your house or something. And you know, whenever I do have a fire going, I usually have a bucket of water there close by, or you know, like where I keep a bucket that's for with my bait fish in there. I would dump the water on that fire, get it out, you know, and then whenever I get done fishing or something, I usually put the fire out with my water and stuff. So that way, you know, you don't leave it with out there potential. When you do leave that area to go home, it doesn't catch on fire. That is a tip that I want to give you guys with safety and everything, because again, you know, it can go up in flames. Somebody can lose their home because of your negligent not putting out their fire, just let it burn all the wood up. Even hot embers will sit there and smolder for days. I mean, after his shed burnt to the ground, I mean, it was like a couple weeks after, he was still having smoke, and every now and then it would start flaming. As he called me and everything, "Hey Dad, I don't know if I should call the fire department." I said, "Well, if it gets out of control, I said, call the fire department. If you can't get it out, immediately get on the phone." I said, because you don't want that to get out of control. We were going through some hot days there when this happened. So with that being said, again, you know, pay attention, be careful out there with doing these fires and stuff, for cooking off of her, or for keeping yourself warm, or even in your own home, because some people do heat by wood. It can be very dangerous and devastating to lose all your stuff that you worked hard for. And you know, like I said, my son lost all his fishing stuff, all his hunting tree stands and stuff like that, and that was in the fire. There was some camouflage stuff that we pulled out of there. We found that it was like part of clothes or something. I don't know if that was his or not, but we did turn around, work on it this weekend, and I kind of want to show you guys the video of that as well. And it was pretty devastating taking care of that stuff. So that being said, we'll go ahead and show you guys the video, and we'll do a little bit more talking afterwards. Alright, so stay tuned. you go, folks. I hope this video helps you out. And the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys, to show you the devastation of a fire, is because I think it's very important. Because as a hunter, a camper, fisherman out there, there's times we put fires out to cook off of, to keep us warm. So I really wanted to share this, so that way maybe give you a tip on the devastation of loss. Because even though, let's say, it catches on fire and you're able to get your equipment away from it, firemen come, try to get it put out, and it spread so far that through the woods it got to somebody's house, burnt their house down. You'd feel really horrible that person lost their stuff, or maybe even their life, and you can get in serious trouble with this. Fires are really good in many ways, but they're really bad in many ways as well. So I just really wanted to maybe show you guys this, maybe help you get a good fire prevention thing out there for you, like whether it be fire extinguishers, smoke detectors in your homes, or even when you're out there camping, have you a fire extinguisher there. Or if you, instead of using a fire extinguisher like me, for instance, I got a bucket of water that's right there that's got live bait in it, but I can use that bucket of water to put that fire out real quick and still be able to keep my live bait from getting hurt or anything. So that's one thing I really can say. Be prepared, be ready for those things, and always when you're done hunting or fishing or camping and you're leaving to go home and you got a fire still going, go over there and just put it out. You know, that's the best thing to do. Don't let it say, oh well, it's going to burn for a couple more hours and it'll be done. No, those hot embers actually will burn a long time, and there's times hot embers won't get off the smoke or anything as well. I've seen that when camping and stuff. So be prepared, and always put your fire out if you're not going to be around it or anything to keep an eye on. So I just really want to thank you guys also for watching my video. And not only that, could you please help me out there grow this channel by telling your neighbor, your friend, or your family. I sure really appreciate it. And the ones that has hit my subscribe button, thank you for that. And also the ones that do watch my videos, I really want to thank you guys as well. I sure hope these videos do help some people out there in the future, because that is my goal, is to help you guys out. Maybe a beginner that's never fished before in their life, or a camper or a hunter, you know, because you got a lot of people that live in a city and not going to say, oh, you're city slickers and stuff like that. No, I'm going to say there's one time in your life that you would like to go try this stuff out and see how it is, because a lot of people do watch these kind of channels, and I just want to kind of help you, get you prepared, and maybe show you things to help you guys out with your camping, hunting, or fishing trips. So with that being said, again, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I want to say God bless and good luck in your upcoming hunting and fishing and camping here in 2020. We'll catch you till next time.